Chris here with Barnyard Outdoors. I want to do a quick review here of the Pathfinder TI BushPot. Something new I got in the mail just a couple days ago. One thing I want to point out before I start even talking about this, if you've seen other reviews or you've looked on their website, this is a little bit different from the one that they advertise. I don't know if they came up with a new version or not. I did reach out to Self Reliance Outfitters to try to find out if there's a reason there are differences. I have not heard anything back, but I will update everybody as soon as I find out. So this comes in your standard mesh stuff sack. It is titanium, and it's 1100 milliliters. It's got nice handles that are pretty sturdy. You can always pop these off and tighten them. One of the things I noticed that they advertise in the videos is that this top is supposed to fit pretty secure. It does not. It will simply just fall right off. Not a big deal, but it is different from the reviews. The other thing that if you look at the pictures online, and I'll put a picture somewhere up in the corner here somewhere, they show that there's some detents on this to hold this up, and they do not have that anymore on this version. One thing that they do have is a stop. It does not go any further back than that. You can kind of see in there how that's designed. I think that's nice. I think I'm going to like that. We'll see. And it does stay up. It's just friction held. And like any of these, you learn the more you use them, the looser they get, and you can tighten them just by squeezing them. So the pot does have these graduations, and the graduations are 13 ounces, 500 milliliters, 23 ounces, and 800 milliliters. The dimensions of this, it is about 4¼ inches high and about 4½ inches wide. So 1100 milliliters, 37 ounces, and it weighs 5½ ounces. So very lightweight, nice pot. So why did I get this? Well, I want to replace my old standby pot here. This is the Totes 750. It's a really nice titanium pot. It's got the bail on it. This is the older model. You can tell because the bail goes side to side instead of front to back. It's great, but it's small. 750 milliliters. It's good if you're just one person, you want to heat up some water, you want to have a small meal. I wanted something a little bit larger. So that's why I got this. All right. One other thing to note is this little D. It does go down, and it also stays up. If you pull it, push it up, kind of push it over to the side, the D ring, it will stay up, which is always handy when you're trying to take the lid off. So one of the main reasons I got this is because it's larger, of course. I know everybody's seen these little things out there in the market, right? This is the Ready Rices. And you can fit it in the smaller cups. It's a little bit challenging. But then if you decide you want to have something like some chicken or salmon or tuna with it, you really got to jam the things in there. There's not a lot of room for water. It's not an ideal pot for that. But this one is perfect. Fits right in there, no problem. Heat those up and have a meal, which is exactly what I'm going to do here. So to finish up the review on this, I think it's pretty nice. I like it. The only concerns I might have is the tension on this bail. Eventually it will probably get loose, and I'll have to work on that. One of the issues when you have a bail that goes from side to side instead of the front to the back is when you go to pour things out, you tend to want to pour it sideways. And when you do that, you can have hot water drip on that. So to get around that, you would pour forward. Well, you got to keep your thumb up here to hold the bail if it gets loose. And when you do that, you're going to have steam coming up onto your hand. So you end up kind of doing this kind of side pour thing, and that's what I've always done with this little Totes one, is kind of pour from this side of the lip. All right, so let's make some lunch. Like I said, I'm going to have some Ben's jasmine rice, and I'm going to have some Salmon Creations Star-Kissed Mango Chipotle Salmon. I'm just going to put those both in there. Got a handy dandy container of water here. probably going to need more than that. That was about 1.5 cups of water. I do want to just slightly tear open these packages to allow them to vent. Alright. And I'm probably about 3/4 of an inch below the top of that. Top lip. Alright, and my stove, of course, today I'm going to be using my gas 1 propane butane stove. So let's get that fired up. So all I want to do is get this water up to a boil. Everything here is ready to eat. I could eat it cold if I wanted to. But it's nice having some warm rice with some good salmon on top. Okay, so I've got a nice boil here going, and I'm going to let this sit in the boiling water for 3 to 5 minutes just to get it warmed up. Alright, it's been 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and take this out of the water. Open up this steaming hot pouch of rice. They say that's enough for 2 people. Alright, and we've got our mango chicken, which is also very hot. Open that up. Or, sorry, mango salmon. Oh, I can't believe I got that wrong. Look at that. It smells like salmon. I'm not getting any hint of mango. That's a pretty decent amount for that little small pouch. Good stuff. Try it out. Well, that is good. That is definitely good. Probably have a piece of cheese with that. Oh, that salmon's got a really good flavor. Perfect. Well, thanks for joining along with me on another little lunch at the homestead here. And a good chance to try out something new. I really like this this titanium BushPot from Pathfinder TI BushPot. Perfect size. This is going to be along with me on hopefully many more campouts and hikes. So if you like what you see here, remember, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you have questions about this pot or about any of these items that I'm using here. Like this is the titanium Human Gear Go Bites. Nice little titanium spork. So leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next video.